Hey guys, this is gonna be my first I've done a what's for lunch video before, but this is my first time having a kid in school 5 days a week. My oldest just started kindergarten, and so it's been a challenge for me to come up with lunches for 5 days a week because I want to send healthy stuff, but I don't want to send the same thing every day. And my child is somewhat of a picky eater. I'd say she's kind of in between. In my opinion, she's picky, but I've seen kids that are worse. So this is kind of good for everyone, I think. I try not to give her too much processed foods, not too much meat or dairy, try to be as healthy as possible. I'm not perfect, but I do the best I can, and I came to YouTube and the internet when I was trying to come up with ideas for lunch. So I'd like to share my lunch ideas with you. A lot of these are repetitive, but we are just starting out, so we're just kind of trying a couple new ideas 1 week at a time. Yeah, let's just get started. I'm going to show you what we had for lunches the first 2 weeks of school. I did let her eat the school cafeteria lunch once a week because, well, like I said, I'm not perfect and that food's kind of good. It's bad for you. She picks bad things. I've been there both times that she ate the school cafeteria food and she did not make good choices, but it's only once a week, so it's okay. And these are all cold lunches. I'm very aware that there's like a thermos you can buy to where you can send warm lunches, but I have not done that yet. I plan to eventually, but for now we're just doing cold lunches. So let's get started. Here's what she had for lunch the first 2 weeks of school. So the first day of school, I wanted to keep it something really simple, something that she's familiar with because this is all going to be so new to her. So I just made her simply a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. She did come home the first few days with hardly anything eaten from her lunchbox. I thought she didn't like what I was sending her, but I realized later that it must have been because she's such a slow eater and they have 30 minutes for lunch, so I just don't think she was eating fast enough. So anyways, the first day, just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, some red bell peppers, some cucumbers, some carrots, some grapes, and then a little mixture of pretzel goldfish and chocolate chips, and the little silicone baking cups, and they're called bento food picks. I ordered those off Amazon. And then Tuesday's lunch, she does like turkey, deli meat a lot, so I just gave her a couple of little turkey roll-ups. I can't just make her turkey and cheese sandwiches because she will just pick the turkey out of it. She won't eat the cheese or the bread. So just a couple of plain turkey roll-ups, some cottage cheese, some blueberries. Once again, the same veggies as the day before. I do send a lot of the same veggies. I'm trying to think of more, but she does eat these well, so as long as she's eating some veggies, that's better than nothing. And then a couple of dried apricots, some pretzels, and some more chocolate chips. On the third day, I did like a homemade pizza Lunchable. So these are like some whole wheat pita bread I get at Kroger, and then I just cut it in half and then cut that half into thirds. And then I got some pizza sauce and some shredded cheese in there. And I throw in a little spoon so she can just make them herself. And then some black olives. She loves black olives. Once again, some red bell pepper, some carrots, and then for the fruit, some orange and grapes. She doesn't love the pizzas yet, but she likes them a little bit. We're working on it, but I do like this idea for lunch a lot. And I didn't know if like the cheese and the pizza sauce would dry out or like be, I don't know, be nasty on top or whatever, so I covered it with a little bit of plastic wrap. And then day 4 on Thursday, this is one of her favorite lunches that we recently started making when I was searching for lunch ideas online. It's called ladybug pasta. You can use any kind of noodles, so I just used some macaroni noodles, and you cook that, and it's just mixed with some olive oil, some salt and pepper. I chop up some black olives. Like I said, she loves black olives. The recipe calls for tomatoes, but she doesn't like tomatoes, but she does like red bell peppers, so I use a mixture of tomato and bell peppers. She doesn't even know the difference. And then I had some fresh mozzarella cheese, and she really likes that lunch. And then just a mixture of pretzels, chocolate chips, some slivered almonds. I'm trying to get her to eat more nuts and stuff, but she doesn't really care for those. And then a little bit of applesauce, some grapes, some carrots, and cucumbers. And then starting over week 2, on Monday, another peanut butter and jelly, except for this time I wanted to cut it into cute little shapes, so we did cute little hearts and flowers. I've got little cutter things that make it real easy. And then an orange, she loves oranges, a mixture of, I tried again, the almonds, the chocolate chips, the pretzel goldfish, and a couple of apricots. Surprisingly, she likes the apricots a lot. And then once again, the same veggies as usual, along with a little bit of ranch to dip it in. She can eat the veggies just fine without anything to dip it in, but I thought I would just be nice and throw a little bit of extra something in there. For Tuesday's lunch, we tried something just a little bit different. We did the turkey roll-ups as usual, some cottage cheese, and then for her, you know, whole grains, carbs, whatever, I don't know, I tried some granola, and she didn't much care for that. It came home not eaten, so I know that she doesn't really like that. And then I sent some grapes, some oranges, some cucumbers, red bell pepper, and some corn. I wasn't sure if she would like cold corn. I mean, I thought it tasted fine, but she did say that she asked someone in the lunchroom to warm it up for her. Once again, she had the ladybug pasta, this time just some carrots with a little bit of ranch, some grapes, and then a mixture of Chex Mix and chocolate chips. And then on Thursday, the end of the week, I was tired, didn't want to do anything fancy, so she just got a simple peanut butter and jelly, some blueberries, some grapes, and once again some of the same veggies with some cottage cheese. So thank you guys so much for watching this What's for Lunch video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below if you have any suggestions or just thoughts in general. I'd love to hear your ideas on lunches, what you feed your kids for lunches, or subscribe if you have not already for future videos. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!